So what happened with you and Hocus 45th, right? Because
Okay.
in the beginning, you was defending Hocus. You was saying like,
Was.
yo, he's for the people. He's a prophet. You know what I mean? You was on another time with him. So what happened?
Okay. Hocus 45th and me was good. We was cool. What happened to me and Hocus 45th was something in the rabbit hole where him and his moderators, one of his moderators and me had a back and forth argument. I got kicked out the room, but we squashed it. It was water under the bridge. I didn't have a problem. Shout out to Minnesota because being him, you know, I had a good report. I still got a good report in Minnesota. He cool peoples. But me and Hocus, we had a great relationship. We talked and we was cool. What happened was when me and Hassan fell out, he did a live stream with his people from the rabbit hole, and he called me a bitch ass nigga. Say, oh, he's a bitch ass nigga for that, and all that. And I'm like, yo, bro,
Was
this.
that the one where Hassan was on there too?
Yeah, when Hassan was on there, and I'm like, yo, bro, I never dissed you. Why would you call me a bitch ass nigga? Like, why would you even say that? I never said nothing about Hocus. Never dissed him, never dragged him, never said nothing. I was doing my content. I was chilling. I would go in his room, say, yo, salute, Hocus, was good, how you? He said, yo, I felt that you was a bitch ass nigga because you went fucking with Wack. But I'm like, yo, bro, like, I ain't never called you a bitch ass nigga. You know, so when he said I was a bitch ass nigga, that's when I felt, okay, now he disrespecting me. So from that day on, I said, okay, you calling me this, you disrespecting me. I got to defend myself. You know, that's people see, this is the thing, Panda. People think they could just say things and not a person can't defend himself. You know, and I hate that. Like you can't just call me a bitch ass nigga or sucker or anything. I can't defend myself. Like I didn't call him a bitch ass nigga. I didn't go on my live and say fuck Hocus 45th because he fucking with Hassan Campbell. I said it, I told people straight out the rip, if you fucking with Hassan, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But he had a problem with me just not, you know, being cool with Hassan anymore. So he took it upon himself to say what he said.
What's up with the clubhouse audio where you was apologizing to him about the whole
To Hocus?
yeah, about the whole Remy situation?
Well, this is the thing. I apologized to him, but then he went back and clipped my account and disrespected me.
Well, what happened? What were you really apologizing for to begin with? Like, how did Remy
I was
get involved in all
apologizing
of this?
for apologizing. Well, Remy Ma got involved with this because it was told to me through certain sources that when Remy Ma got cut in Castle Hill, they insinuated that Hocus had the dudes to do that he lined up. So,
And you said
you
this
know,
on a live, or what did you do?
I said this in a room.
Oh, okay.
I said this in a room that Hocus basically, some guys out of town, a guy named Butch who cut Remy Ma, wasn't from Castle Hill, and Hocus basically backdoored and lined up. That's what was said to me through people from Hocus 45th Hood. You know what I'm saying, Panda? They reached out to me. People from his hood that feel that he hasn't helped out people from his neighborhood. But he's going on Clubhouse doing a reality show, and then he got mad because I did a room with a guy named Omar that was a supporter of his that he helped get out of jail or whatever. And the guy said, you know, he was a scammer. He took 15,000 from the people and then do the podcast. So you can't get mad with me. You call me a bitch ass nigga. How you gonna get mad with me because I interviewed somebody and people from your neighborhood is telling me these things?
And that was the guy that told you about Remy Ma?
No, it was another guy. I'm not
okay.
gonna say his name, but he's
Right.
from his neighborhood. He know Hocus. He knows Hocus brothers, and he said that Hocus basically backdoored Remy Ma, and he said that Hocus is no good in his neighborhood in Castle Hill, and that's why he moved. When he got his lawsuit money, he moved to Atlanta. You know, this is the guy that put me in contact of, you know, his brother still being in Castle Hill, his mother still being in Castle Hill, and him living in a mini mansion in Atlanta, Georgia, and he's doing Uber Eats. and Uber, he drives Uber and does Uber Eats, that he's not even helping out his family, you know?
So let me ask you this, right?
Mhm.
Why did you end up apologizing to him though?
I apologize because the guy that was the owner of the room that I was in wanted us to squash it.
So you didn't want to
So I said,
squash
all
it
right.
or you did want to squash?
No, I was gonna squash it,
Uh-huh.
but what happened was the disrespect. He just kept disrespecting. So I opened up a room, and then when I opened up the room, he flagged my account. He told the people to flag my account. So I had to close the room down, shut it down, turn the replays off because he was telling people that he had a guy named Freddie Roosevelt and a couple other people to tell them flag everybody in that room account and flag Bulletz Gotti.
You don't think that it was irresponsible for you to put that on him? To be like, yo, he lined up Remy Ma knowing that that could get him touched?
Me personally, I mean, I would say it was irresponsible, but then again, he done said things that I was like, damn, like where that coming from? Like calling me, I've got a tranny porn. I don't have no tranny porn. We're gonna talk about that though,
Right,
but I
right.
don't have that, you know. But he said these things. Now these are people from his neighborhood that are saying this. You know, they are going on YouTube in comments and on channels like DVD Era and other platforms saying this. This is not me saying this. This is the thing I don't get, Panda. When somebody gives you information as a journalist, right? We could thoroughly look at it, research it, and if this is coming from people that know the man and it's no lie, then hey, I can't clean up somebody's character that's trying to dirty my character, you know?
So I spoke to Hocus, right? Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to Hocus. And he said that Remy knows that he had nothing to do with it. And that was a straight up lie.
I mean, listen, he don't got nothing to do with it. Cool, but he has to tell the people from his neighborhood that's going around running with these narratives. I'm not from his neighborhood. I'm not from Castle Hill. These are guys that are, you could say, angry with him, bitter, whatever. But they have a lot of truth that they're saying, and it got him looking kind of suspect. That's all I'm saying. Kind of like his boy My Son.
What do you mean? What about my son?
My Son is another one. He's suspect too because look, My Son says he's a black activist, right? It's the only thing I agree with Hassan. When he said about My Son, and everything he says about him is the truth. Like, how can you be old dog like Hocus and My Son? They the same. They the same type of individuals. They want to be old dog one minute, and then they want to be Sharif. You can't say that you're for the community, Black Lives Matter, and all this, and then you come on the internet and talk about stop snitching, snitching is, yo, we keep it gangster, we in the streets. Come on, bro. That's what makes me look at you crazy. You get what I'm saying?